Hey guys, it's Ross going on the Space Coach. Hey, let's compare the two Goliaths, the Boeing 747-400 and the Airbus A380-800. Now, obviously, this one's in a lot better condition than this one, but one day, yeah, sad to see so many of these guys being put out to pasture. There you see from the front, the view. Very nice. Let me just put them side by side if I can. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't show. It might show from this angle. The Airbus is definitely bigger. I mean longer. Obviously it's bigger. Let's see. So as you can see, it's completely covered the 747. Yeah. And it's from the top. Let's do it slightly better than that. It would, yeah, completely cover it basically. I can't get it in the right angle there. So yes, much bigger. And having flown on both of these, this is such a quiet takeoff. It was like no sound at all. It's absolutely silent almost. This not so much, but I mean it's not like it's ear-splittingly loud, especially when you're inside. Yeah, of the two, this was definitely much more comfortable. They're both 10 abreast in economy, but this one, you know, there's more economy seats on this plane than this entire plane's capacity, and you still have more legroom in this one. Yeah, there was 500 plus economy seats in ours because we had the 2 class. This one, it's usually about 360 or so, and some of them have got slightly higher. But yeah, much more comfortable than A380. But that's on Emirates A380. I don't know about what BAs would be like. So who knows if they'll ever be flying again. But yeah, very nice. The engines. I remember when this came out, these engines were enormous. And now you see them. It's at half the size. But then again, this is twice the size of this plane. So yeah, very nice to see the two of these together. I do hope they're both flying again soon. I believe that some airlines, where was it? China Southern, they've got 5 of these A380s. Because there's now, I think, a rule where there can only be 1 flight a week to international destinations to Beijing. They're now bringing the A380 back into service for, I think it's Amsterdam, maybe it's either Tokyo or Los Angeles, and the other one is Sydney, which has never actually served before with the A380, although it has some of its other planes. So that's interesting. Get some very interesting short-term routes showing up at the moment. And obviously, maybe some of the repatriation flights that have been going on will have been utilising them as well. I actually saw an Emirates 777 flying overhead out of Heathrow last night, so I was very much aware that that was a cargo-only flight. Fascinating. Haven't seen one of those coming out of Heathrow in many years. It's been the A380 for such a long time. But yes, I love the colour scheme on this one. And obviously we were on the green one, but this is very attractive. Expo 2021, I suppose we should call it now, as it's been postponed until then. I wonder if the planes will, if it'll just be like delayed Expo 2020, or if it'll be Expo 2021. If so, the plane should be getting new stickers, and it would be a tiny little bit that need to upgrade on there, I suppose. Unless this pattern has got something to do with 2020, because it's kind of like a giant O, I suppose, for the zeros. Who knows? So yes, I see the underneath there. I like when the airlines paint the logo on the belly. Qatar do it, Delta do it. I can't remember who else does it. Because when they're coming into land, flying over my house on route to Heathrow, you can make out what the word says, because that's how low down they can be. So yes. But yeah, just a nice little, excuse me, just a nice little comparison of the two planes. And I would choose to fly this one over this one, although I love the 747. And I much prefer it to the 777, to be honest. But anyway, guys, like I said, just a little comparison of these two. This A380, I mean, talk about flying at the right time. 10 days later, they'd stopped flying completely, that airline. Yeah, but fantastic plane. It was fantastic service. And BA is a great plane. And it's On long haul, their service is good enough, I suppose. I wouldn't bother flying them short haul. What's the point? You might as well fly Ryanair or EasyJet. These are even worse for nickel and diming on European routes than those guys. But anyway, this is not about that. Love this giant flag on there. And I like how the BA, it's not on this version obviously, the BA Chatham Dockyard tail design is really nice as well. I wonder if I'll ever get a chance to fly on a 747-8, assuming any of them come back into service. It's only Lufthansa, Korean Air, Air China's got some, but I don't know if they were just for government use. Yeah. So probably I'll never get to fly on that variant. But I have flown on this. I'd wanted to fly on that for such a long time, and it was everything I thought it would be. Yes. So there you go, guys. Just a little comparison side by side of the Emirates A380 and the BA 747-400. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for a upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.